Hey there everyone, Steve Schmitter here, supervisor at the Sheridan Morgan Fitness Center, for those of you that don't know me. Welcome to my little garage gym here. This is week 2, day 3 of the slow burn program. And what we're going to do is go over each exercise. I'm going to demonstrate the exercises for those of you that have just come to the video just to see how to do the exercises of the day. Maybe get a little bit of explanation on how the programming part of it works for the day. We'll go through that real quick, and then after that, if you want to just do a follow along, so if you want to do the workout right with me, that's what I'm going to do after I demonstrate each exercise, is literally go through the whole workout, and you can follow right along on the video with me and get your workout in. So what we have today is you have a core exercise and a skill exercise. Your core exercise for the day is going to be a side plank, and then your skill exercise is going to be a Turkish Getup. So those are going to be supersetted. We're going to do a set of side planks, and the way it's written is you're going to do 10 seconds on each side for your plank, 6 times to make one set. So what that gives you is a total of a minute on each side per set, but part of the good thing with that is you're breaking it up into just those 10-second chunks. So if you're not, if you're a little bit worried, you're not sure how you're going to do with the side plank, or you don't think you can hold it for that long, the good thing is you only have to hold it 10 seconds on each side. And when you're not following along with me, I'm going to go through it pretty quickly, but if you're not following along, or if you need to pause the video, you can take a little bit of extra rest in between as you're switching, if you're having trouble with it. Otherwise, the goal is to go straight through. So you'll do 10 seconds on the right, 10 seconds on the left, 10 seconds on the right, 10 seconds on the left. Keep repeating that until you've done 6 on each side. That gives you one set. Then you're going to move on to your Turkish Get-Ups. Turkish Get-Ups, you have 12 total reps, 6 on each side, and that's going to be however you want to do it. So again, if you're doing it on your own, not with the follow along, you could knock out all 12 after your first set of planks and be done with your Turkish Get-Ups. What I'm going to do in the follow along is just one set, or one rep, on each side. So I'm going to do one Turkish Get-Up on the right, one Turkish Get-Up on the left, in between each set of the side planks, okay? Until we get our 6 on each side done. So after that is done, you're going to move on to the superset of the workout, which is going to be Sumo Squats and Push-Ups. And I'm going to show you 3 different push-up variations that you can do, from regular down to what we consider our easiest version, okay? And you can switch those up throughout if you need to. During the follow-along, I'm going to be doing all 3 versions, okay? That way you can, again, just kind of see the different versions. Now, so with the superset there, one of the things you want to remember on the Sumo Squats is that you have a tempo. It's a 4-2-1 tempo. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down in 4, pause for 2 at the bottom, and come up in 1. Also, you'll see a range of reps. You have 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps on both of those. So again, that allows you to adjust it based on your particular fitness level or skill level with that particular exercise. Okay? So that's how the workout is laid out. That's how to read and interpret what's written there. Again, now we're going to go into a quick demonstration of each exercise, and then for our follow along workout. So first thing is our side plank. With your side plank, you want to make sure your elbow is right below your shoulder. That's important that that's lined up well. That places the least amount of strain on the shoulder. You can have, really, some people like to have their feet stacked. Some people like to have top leg in front. Those are your 2 options as far as your feet go. Either one is fine. I'm going to do top foot in front myself. And then you just bring your hips up, and you want to make sure that your hips are stacked. So you don't want to dump forward, okay? Dumping backwards is kind of hard to do, but either way, okay, you want to make sure that they're stacked over top of each other. And this hand can be on the hip. Some people like it straight up. They feel like that gives them a little bit more balance. All right, that's fine as well. Either way is acceptable there. And that's going to be your side plank, okay? Again, trying to hold that as much as possible. You don't want to be sagging down. You don't want to feel it. What I always say with any type of plank is if you're feeling it in your spine, if there's pain in the spine, please stop. Okay, that means the muscles are not working. They've given out essentially. Anytime you feel pain in a joint, you want to stop and either move on, move on to the next side or take a little bit of rest, let those muscles recover. Okay, so that's your side plank. From there, remember, is Turkish Getup. You can do these with no weight or you can do them with a weight. I'm going to demonstrate with a weight. Kettlebell is the original way that these are done, but you can use a dumbbell as well, a nice light dumbbell. You don't want to use a ton of weight with this, okay? Either way. Now, this is a very technical exercise, so we break it down into steps, almost like a dance move. So you're going to lay flat on your back, whichever side you have your weight. So right now I have the weight in my right hand. I'm also going to have that right leg knee bent. On the other side, my left leg is out straight, my left arm is just down by my side, and I'm ready to start. Okay? I'm going to press the dumbbell or kettlebell straight up, hold it with a nice straight arm, and try to keep that straight position throughout with my arm. First thing I'm going to do is go to my elbow. That's elbow, hand, hips up, slide this bottom leg through till I'm on my knee. Now I'm going to go into a lunge position, and then I'm going to stand completely up. Okay? From there I'm going to return into a reverse lunge to my hand, slide my leg, go back to my elbow, back to my back. And that is 1 rep of your Turkish Getup. Okay? Let's show that again. I'll do the other side, just in case you need that demonstration and be able to see a little bit different angle. So now I have it in my left hand, left knee bent, left leg straight, right leg straight, right arm by my side, bell straight up. I'm going to go elbow, hand, hips up, slide through to the lunge, to my feet. Notice too, most of the time I'm keeping my eyes on the bell. That's good practice. If you have a weight, you want to keep your eyes on it, especially as you're holding it above your head here. And back to the ground. Okay? Now, from, a lot of time of practice and doing this, demonstrating it multiple times and also doing the exercise myself for a lot of years, you see that my movement on that is very, very systematic, very robotic. One, that's for demonstration purposes, okay? And again, two, that's because I've really drilled down the technique. In an actual Turkish Getup, it doesn't necessarily have to look as perfect as what you just saw, especially if you're doing it with no weight. Okay, some of you might have trouble, your arm might be all over the place and stuff like that, just from shoulder mobility purposes. Some people, as I've seen over the years, have trouble with the hip up part and sliding the leg through, and it looks, kind of funky and awkward, and that's fine. All right, everybody's got to start somewhere. Everybody's got a different level of fitness, different level of mobility. This is a skill exercise, so it takes some time to get it right. So you might feel like you're all over the place on this one when you first do it. That is fine, okay? Don't worry about that. From there, we're going to go to a sumo squat. Again, if you have a weight, you can use it on this. Otherwise, you can do body weight. That's just fine, especially since we're doing tempo and you can go up to 20 reps. Body weight is plenty if you're doing all 20 reps, especially with the tempo. All right, but I'll demonstrate with a weight, again with the kettlebell here. So anytime you hear the word sumo, that's going to be super wide stance. So my feet are angled out, okay? And what's important whenever my feet are angled out is also that I push my knees out, okay? So what I'm going to do is stand tall. I'm going to push my knees out now, hips back, grab the bell, squat up. That's a sumo squat. Now, how do you do it with the tempo? You're going to go down in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 2. 1, 2. And then up in 1 second is basically, there's no need to count there. It's just boom, come up, lock it out. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and up. Okay, so that's going to be your sumo squat. If you want to watch me from the side here, watch how nice and flat my back stays. So even if you see me coming forward, I'm not rounding forward. Okay, my back stays flat. I'm bending and hinging at the hips. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, up and 1. All right, notice the nice flat back there. Okay. All right, so that is the sumo squat. Now we have our 3 variations of push-ups. First is going to be our regular push-ups. Hands are about shoulder width apart. Fingers nice and spread, almost like you're trying to grab the ground there. Feet together. Hips, shoulders, head, all that in a nice straight line. I'm going to go down and press all the way up. Notice my shoulder, like I'm literally pushing myself as far away from the ground as I can at the top. Okay, so I'm not hanging out here. I'm pushing through my shoulders all the way at the top. And as I come down, I'm letting my shoulder blades come together and then pushing all the way up. Okay. But you want to make sure too on your push-up, you don't want the elbows to flare way out, and you don't want to have your butt sticking up in the air. Again, nice straight line with the body there for your regular push-ups. Okay. The other thing we can do is we can go from the knees. So knees together, again, hips down. This is another common mistake, a really common mistake I see when people do knee push-ups, is they'll be in this position here, and they'll go down like this, elbows flaring out, butt sticking out, okay? To actually get something out of your knee push-ups and make them at least closer to a regular push-up, if you have the hips pushed towards the floor. So again, you see a straight line now from my head, back of my head, down to my knees, and now I go down and push up, okay? That's a little bit closer to a regular push-up than what I just showed you is the common mistake on the knee push-ups. Again, you want to keep your elbows fairly tight to the body and press up, okay? Now, here's the easiest version. This is one of my favorite ways to teach people if you're not familiar or you're not sure about doing regular push-ups, is a static overcome. You're going to go all the way down, pick your hands up, and then you push your upper body up first, and then bring your hips. So I'm here, all the way down, hands up, slam them down, push the upper body, then bring the hips. So what that allows you to do is not have to push up your whole body weight at once. You're just pushing your upper body first, and then bring the hips. But the beauty of that too is, if you notice, watch on this one, I'll give myself as much help as possible. Okay, that would be as much help as possible. Now you can slightly adjust it within if you want to make it a little bit harder. Notice how I didn't push my upper body all the way up before I started bringing my hips. So that's one thing with the static overcome that's nice is you can kind of self-adjust and make it a little bit harder on yourself as you get better at them. Whereas with some other push-up variations, you're kind of stuck only doing it that one way, okay? So those are your different push-up variations. That's all 4 exercises for the day. If all you've come to the video for is to just get the demonstrations, get the explanation, feel free to pause it now or stop it now and go do your workout on your own. If you want the specific follow along, I'm getting ready to start into that right now, okay? All right, so we are back to the beginning. We're going to do our side planks first, supersetted with our Turkish Getups. So we have 10 seconds side plank on the right. And I do have a timer in front of me, so I'm watching the time. And now we're going to side plank on the left. and to the right. So that was 1 each side. Remember, we have 6 on each side. Back to the left. To the right. We've done 2 each side. Keep it up now. As you start to get tired, keep them hips stacked up. If you need a break, you can always pause the video. Take a little longer rest. Alright, back to the right. That was 3. To the left. Alright, to the right. That was 4. We got 2 more. Doing good, y'all. Keep it up now. To the left. Working these obliques. Alright. Last one each side. Gonna keep that elbow right below the shoulder. Keep those hips stacked. To the left. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we go to our Turkish Getup. If you need your weight, grab your weight. Otherwise, just body weight is fine. We're just going to do 1 rep on each side. Put your arm up, knee up, and go. Elbow, hand, hips, slide it through, lunge, and stand. Now reverse. All right, switching sides. Elbow, hand, hips, slide it through, lunge, and stand. And down. All right, 1 set down, 4 to go. A lot of planking to do. Okay, and begin on the right side. To the left. To the right. I feel like I'm leading a dance song here. To the left. Keep it up now. Focus on that technique. Want to be in a good position. Alright, back to the right. That was 2. Gotta get them strong obliques. That's important for your overall core strength. You don't want to only work the abs on the front. You have core muscles that run all the way around. You got to work in a 360 fashion. To the left. If you really want a strong core, good for athletics, good for keeping your back healthy, good for aesthetics. And back to the right. Stay with me now. To the left. Alright, that was 4. To the left. Last one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to our Turkish get-ups. If you're using your weight, grab your weight. And begin. Elbow. And keep those eyes up. Hips up, slide it through. And stand. Alright, switching side. Good. 2 sets down, 3 to go. Back to our side planks. And begin. To the left. Alright, to the right. That's 1 down. To the left. To the right, that's 2 down. Keep it up now. Those hips stack, keep that elbow below the shoulder. To the left. Should be feeling it now. Alright, that's 3 down. To the left. Remember, you can do arm up if you need to, or if you prefer, you like that. Not necessarily any easier. Some people just like it. Feel like they get a little better balance that way. Last 10 seconds for this set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. To our get-ups. Switch sides. Good. All right, that's 3 sets down. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water if you need one too. All right, back to it. You're feeling it in those obliques now. To the left. To the right. That's 1 down. All right, to the left. That's 2 down. Stay with me now. Stay with me. You can do it. As the body starts to fatigue, you got to focus on that technique even more. Don't let it fall apart on you. Keep it tight. Alright. That was 3 down. 2 more. To the left. One more each side. We're doing it. Almost there. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. To our get-ups. The elbow to the hand, hips up, slide through, lunge. Switch sides. Elbow, hand, hips, slide, lunge, stand. All right, y'all, last set. Set number 5. Should be feeling good about now. To the left. To the right. That's 1 down. 4 to go. Keep that technique solid. We're back on the left. to the right. That's 2 down. Home stretch here. Home stretch on these side planks. To the left. To the right. That was 3 down. 2 to go. To the left. All right, last one on each side. Then we're done with these side planks. Great job if you're still with me. Great job. All right, to the left, last 10 seconds. Count with me now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, if you've been counting, we actually have 2 Turkish get-ups left on each side. Let's go ahead and bust those out now. I'm going to go just do 2 on the right, then 2 on the left. Going back on the right. All right, switching to the left for 2. Last 2 get-ups of the day. That's 1. 1 more. All right. Okay. Good job, y'all. So that was our core and our skill. Now we're moving on to our final superset of the day. Then don't forget, after that, you'll have your upper body mobility, which has a separate video within the spreadsheet. Hopefully you know where to find those by now. So what we're going to do is our sumo squats. I'm going to do all 20 reps because I don't know how many of you guys are doing out there. Remember, it's 10 to 20. So if you're not doing all 20, feel free to just top off. That gives you a little bit of extra rest while I'm finishing the 20, and then pick up right onto the next exercise. So remember, we're doing a set of sumo squats and then a set of push-ups back to back for a total of 3 sets each. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna pick up my bell, and remember, we have tempo on these sumos, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 15. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 20. All right. Now to push-ups. Remember, I'm going to do 20 reps. You can do anywhere from 10 to 20. Also, you have your 3 different variations. I'm going to do 10 regular push-ups, 5 on my knees, 5 static overcome. Okay? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these are how to do them on your knees. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Static overcome. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, that's one set down of our superset. Let me get a sip of water. Back to our sumos. Remember, you don't have to use a weight on this. You can do them prisoner style, hands on the back of your head. You can do hands on your chest. Okay, or again, you can hold the weight down in front of you. All right. This time I'm not going to count the tempo the whole time, but I will count the reps the whole time. Okay, but we'll start with tempo just so you can get your tempo down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep it up now. Push the knees out. 10, 11. Remember, you can drop off at any point now. You've done at least 10. 12. 13. 14. 15. 5 more. 16. 17. 18. 2 more. 19. 20. Good. Back to push-ups now. This time I'm going to start on the knees, do 10 on the knees, 5 static overcome, 5 regular. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Static overcome. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 regular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total of 20. Alright, that's 2 sets down. Remember, we have 3 sets, so we have 1 more. If you need your weight for your sumos, grab your weight. Otherwise, just get in your standing position. Same thing, I'll count the tempo out for the first 5. Then from there, hopefully you got the rhythm down, or you can just kind of watch me and then just shadow what I'm doing as far as getting the tempo down. Let's go. Last set now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5. 6, 7. Keep them knees out. 8. That nice flat back. 9. Alright, that's 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 3 more. 18. 19. 20. Alright, we're done with our sumo squats. Last set of push-ups. Alright, this time I'm going to do 10 static overcome, 5 regular, 5 on the knees. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 regular. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. From the knees. Last 5. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Good job, y'all. That's it for your workout for today, okay? For the main part of the workout, again, we've done our warm-up in the beginning before you started the video. We did our core work, skill work, our superset of the day. And now it's time for you to go do some upper body mobility, and that'll be it for the day. Great job. That was a tough one. Remember, if you had to make modifications, couldn't do all the reps, all that stuff, it's okay. Look at me, I'm sitting here. It is quite humid, but I'm sweating, I'm tired. That was a tough workout, it was a great workout. All right, so no matter where you're at, no matter how much you got through today, you should still be proud of yourself. All right, keep working through the program. You'll be amazed at where you're at by the end of it. Good luck, keep it up.